folks. My name is Antonio Mona. I'm the owner of an art gallery here in Scottsdale, Arizona called Casa de Artistas of Scottsdale. Today, back in the 70s, when I was involved with the stereo and furniture business, we had stores in New Mexico and a lot of the Southwest states were areas that had a lot of art gallery environments. And I used to go into when I visited the stores, I used to go into the art galleries and admire some of the work, and started collecting some of the pieces myself. And just wondered how the business of art was conducted, being that I was in the retail business for a long time. Very curious about how people made money in the art business and how an art gallery was actually run. And so when I got out of the stereo furniture business, I hung out for about 3 years trying to figure out what I want to do for the rest of my life, or at least the immediacy of my life. And I kept just wondering until I met some folks here in the valley, here in Scottsdale, who owned a gallery for about 13 years, very successful gallery. One evening, and what we have down here called Art Walks on a Thursday night, I walked into their gallery. They were having an opening, and it was busy, and I just happened to make a comment while I was in the gallery. What a nice, busy, beautiful, well-displayed gallery was. And the gallery owner happened to be standing next to me. And subsequently, we had a small chat, and I told them my background, and they told me what they happened to be actually looking for, someone like my business background to help them run their galleries, because they were getting along in years and they wanted to, work outside of it or be able to travel more. Subsequently, I had an interview with them about 2 days later. I thought it went well. I didn't hear from them for 3 more months. And one evening about 7 o'clock, I'm having dinner at home, and the phone rings, and it's the gallery owner, and he's saying, Antonio, are you still interested in the gallery business? And I say, why do you ask? I said, well, because if you are, I need you right now. And I said, right now? He says, yeah, I'm having an opening. There's a lot of people, and I don't have enough people here, and we're going. My wife and I are going crazy. Can you get dressed, put on some slacks, a nice shirt, and get down here as soon as possible? I said, right now. He said, please. And so what I did is I put on some slacks and a nice dress shirt and drove down here, and I went in the gallery. Yes, they were busy, and as I walked in, the owner gave me an invoice and said, here, write up an invoice for this lady here. She just bought a lithograph. Subsequently, I told the lady, I guess you'll have to forgive me if I don't know exactly what the invoice says. It was easy. But apparently I've started working here already. This is my first day, my first day.
Yeah.
And that's how I really started in the gallery business. I worked for the folks for about 3.5 years. Wanted to think about opening my own gallery. Subsequently, an opportunity presented itself where the space became available, the space I'm in now. And here I am on the street 29 years later. Wow.
So what's the address here, and what part of Scottsdale, Arizona is this exactly?
Well, I mean, what's considered Old Town Scottsdale, but the part of Main Street, and my address is 7050 East Main Street. This part of Main Street is the art gallery environment, where we have over 80 galleries presenting their different presentations as far as artwork is concerned. So we're literally downtown Scottsdale. Main Street, oil on wood.
Wow, impressive.
And this work here, and this work here, and that work here is done by a former NFL player, Super Bowl NFL player for the Atlanta Falcons, who I've represented for about 25 years.
What's his name again?
Mike Chumley.
Makes these tables?
Makes mirrors, he makes all those tables up front that you were seeing, those benches you were sitting on.
Uh-huh.
Well, our walks have been going on in our gallery environment down here in Scottsdale for close to, well, about 40 years now. And it's a venue that happens every Thursday of every week, every month. Generally, it's the only time the galleries are open late at night. Everybody's open till 9 o'clock. Galleries it's billed as from 7 to 9, but most of the time galleries either stay open all day or some will close for a couple hours and then come back and reopen at 7 o'clock. It's a tradition down here. It's a time during season, which is primarily October through the end of May, which we refer to season, when it gets very active down here, and all of the galleries are having openings and schedule openings for their artists and receptions, and we have music out here, especially on Thursday nights, which most shows are scheduled that evening. And they're having receptions, and there's always a nice flow of wine and things going on. So people like to come out before or after dinner, or whatever they like to do, and enjoy the evening. So it's a tradition on here. It's a nice time. It brings a lot of people. And Thursday nights are held, like I said, all year round. It's advertised, and people do. Even if they come down, it's 130-degree temperature. They read about an art walk and some galleries open. They will come down. It doesn't matter. So we try to encourage everybody to stay open.
Your background?
Well, I grew up in New Mexico, West Texas area also, and I'm Hispanic and speak Spanish. And get some culture. We have some wonderful museums. The Herb Museum is a wonderful museum in downtown Phoenix, and also it's next to the Phoenix Museum of Art also.
And doesn't Scottsdale have a contemporary art museum?
We have a contemporary art gallery, yeah. Our art museum, the Scottsdale Contemporary Museum of Art. It's located next to the Center for the Performing Arts. Here a long time, so I've seen a lot of changes, a lot of folks come and going, but I'm still here and I still enjoy it. And in Spanish, where they say "mi casa es su casa," well, my house is actually your house. I hope that I make everybody feel welcome when they come in, and hope that they have a good experience, if nothing else, just to learn a little bit about the artwork, learn a little bit of my story, and go out the door saying, well, that was a pleasant experience, and what a nice guy that one guy was.
All right. Thank you so much.